Question 11 asks us to find the sum of 3m plus 2 over m minus 3 squared plus m plus 3 over 3 minus m. A few things we're going to have to do here. First of all, we need a common denominator. Right now, m minus 3 squared is on our left-hand side, and 3 minus m is on our right. I would like to see the right-hand side be an m minus 3 as well, so there's something in common. And remember, to do that, if we have subtraction between the terms, we can multiply by -1, and then we can switch the terms around. So rewriting this, I'll have 3m plus 2 over m minus 3 squared, which is the same as m minus 3 times m minus 3, plus -1 times m plus 3. And once I have that -1 there, I can turn my 3 and m, flip those. That'll be an m minus 3. Now I need a common denominator. In order to get a common denominator, I need to find how can I change my m minus 3 on my right to be the same as m minus 3 squared. And all I have to do is add another m minus 3. So I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by m minus 3. That way my bottom two terms will both be m minus 3 times m minus 3. And so on the top, I'll have 3m plus 2 over m minus 3 times m minus 3, plus, we'll go ahead and multiply first. So I have a -m minus 3 times m minus 3 all over m minus 3 times m minus 3. In order to combine like terms, I'm going to have to FOIL here. And so my numerator on my right side becomes a -m times m, which is -m squared. -m times a -3 will be a positive 3m. And then going to my second term, I have -3 times m, which is a -3m. And then I'll have -3 times -3, which equals a positive 9. Notice here I have a positive 3m and a -3m, so those will cancel each other out, become 0m. And so I'm left, move this down a little bit, going to be left with 3m plus 2 plus -m squared plus 9, and that would all be over the m minus 3 times m minus 3. Again, because I now have my common denominator, I can add across the top. Let's combine and simplify. So I'll bring my -m squared out front, plus 3m, and then I have a 2 and a 9, so that'll be plus 11, all over my m minus 3 times m minus 3. So, looking at my answers up top, we'll see if any of these look similar. So first of all, I'm looking for the -m squared. It's my first term. And you'll notice only one of our options actually has a -m squared in front, which is B right here. So let's see if the rest of it checks out. Looking for -m squared plus 3m plus 11, which is true, checks at the top. The bottom has m minus 3 squared, or m minus 3 times m minus 3, which checks out as well. So my final answer would be B.